Well, there you go. We got some big boxes of wire 5-shelf shelving. These things are expensive to ship, so I went through Walmart pickup. I don't remember what they were, like 55, 60 bucks each, something like that. Got 8 of them here. And they've been sitting here a day, mainly because we've been shuffling some things around and getting things ready. Today on The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer here again. Crazy Picker Life. Live. Recorded. So what are we doing today? Well, sometimes I use these videos as incentive. And like I mentioned, these shelves have been sitting here a day. I've got to get them up. Let's take a look at where they're going. Now, Banana Peeler has not been packing orders yet. His hand is still bothering him. He popped a stitch on that thing yesterday, and so we're still got our eyes on what's going on there. So we are going to use these rolling racks for belt buckles. Banana Peeler tells me we have something like 250 belt buckles. And they trickle out and trickle in, and it's nice to have a big collection. And someday I'd like to get a handle on how to do a coordinated sale and marketing and whatever on those, because we do have such a big selection. At this point, list them up, let them roll, let them sit. It's actually a pretty good investment for us. It's one of those items that we find a lot of out here in the West, the near West. There's a lot of belts and belt buckles out here, a lot of good vintage ones. I don't know why. You probably have things in your area that are either you know about or should know about that you could do the same thing with. Just capitalize on something that's available in your area for good price. So we're going to have this labeled as shelf 1, and then side 1, and then we've got T's for tops and M's for middles and L's B for bottom, and that will all be in the listing, and it'll help us narrow it down. So when we go look for one, we're going to have to look for 3 or 4 shelves. It's not going to be bad. It's going to be a lot better than it used to be. We had them split up in a bunch of areas. Still have a bunch of totes on the floor. That's going to end shortly. This rack sits on top of that rack, and I believe we're going to have those on the back of one of these table setups in the middle here. Probably take some rumples out of my floor, because I do have some uneven stuff that I put some filler in under this floor, but it's still not perfect. It's kind of funky to walk on, so this will help. And then we're going to put the shelves around the back here and get all this other stuff. We got another rolling rack. Get all this other stuff off the ground and get some more tables down the middle. Get a computer in here. And it's going to be just like the Star Trek retrieval place with that egghead dude, where they go in and the AI dude comes out and gives them a little disc, and they watch it, and then he goes and puts it back, and he's kind of a helper. So we're gonna have our own AI down here. I'm not sure who it's gonna be or what it's gonna look like, but we'll get that installed in the next 50 years. But it's gonna look a lot like that. Okay, other stuff going on today. What happened to my coffee?
I don't know. We got a new Coffee Ninja coming.
Wheeler is the coffee pro. He has been for a long, long time. Tells me our Coffee Ninja, I'm trying to get an advertisement. Our Coffee Ninja is on its last legs, so we ordered another one.
Yeah, it's really varying. I mean, mine was fine, and then I brew that one.
That's supposed to be a full cup.
Oh yeah, wow. I mean, it's supposed to be 3/4 or something.
It's about 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a little bit like when somebody buys you a free beer, you don't complain when I get free coffee that I buy, but when I get somebody to make my coffee, there's no complaints, even if it's a third glass. All right, let's see what's going on down here. Wow, look at that. Wiring nightmare. Whew, gonna need to work on that, I think. There's some old stuff in there. Good grief. Ugh. It's good having help. Come on, Benjamin. It's working out. So the first thing we're doing is we're taking all these things out of the boxes and discarding all the fluff and all the boxes, and we're going to get it all lined up, systematically ready to go. So we're stacking the stuff that's ready to go in here. And BP. How many belt buckles do we have, give or take?
250.
250, that's what I thought. So this project is happening too. It's all happening.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I haven't got a video out in a few days, and what I really did, other than Monday, I was finishing up the other house in Kobe. And that house, our other house, our old house, is up for sale. So that's exciting. We've got verbal offers, no written offers yet. We've got people looking at it, da-da-da-da-da. So I've been doing that, and then focusing on listing. Me doing some listing. I did 5 a day for the first couple days of the week. Got to keep that going, 5 a day. That's my new goal with all the rest of the stuff I have going on. And then I've been working with Kate and having her put listings on scheduled so I can get a quick look at them before they go live, at least things that she hasn't listed before. And I keep giving her very challenging things to list. Okay, looks like train day up here. What's going on, Kate? Train day. We've got, I don't know, 3 or 4 boxes of train cars and model accessory stuff and tunnels and track and transformers. And we're going to try to determine if any of it should be sold individually, if we've got some pieces that we'll sell individually, or if we should just lot it all up. So we're working on that today. I got some more orders I got to get out.
Chris got a turtle set screw loose or what? Look at this lens. Pretty sure that's normal.
How those work?
Works great, except for just the mount just goes up and down for fun.
That's what we get. We get good stuff, but we can get stuff that needs work. So, just a quick visual here. If I go back in here, these old piece of crap shelves that we were left with when we moved in here, particle board, whatever. Those will be coming out of here. There's another set over there. The chute has been lengthened, and we're starting to move stuff around, so that's good. Okay, got some help here.
Front-facing camera.
I got some stuff in. That's right, yay.
Should watch your address there.
Oh yeah, don't put that on there. So there's the unboxing.
Yeah.
From DHL, straight from Taiwan or Japan, Hong Kong,
Whatever.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, travel adapter.
Look at that.
Of course, that's for, what do you call it? From the US plug to foreign plug.
Never, ever, ever.
So does it come with a
that.
foreign plug then?
That's all it came with. That was outside the box.
I see.
So, what do you see inside the box, Wheeler?
Yeah, it's a G7X Mark II.
So, it's the third one of these that I've owned. I didn't blow up the other ones. I
Yeah.
just resold them. Uh-oh.
Sure, I can grab mine.
Yay!
My G5X right here. Still got the koala hair on it. Haven't used it in a while.
Well, let's open this one up.
Yeah.
So, why would you buy this camera for taking video or vlogging?
That was a fad a while back, but it's a pretty good camera too.
Fad is over.
Ooh, wow. That's a pretty brand new camera.
Yeah, it should be brand new. Now, I bought this
camera?
With a foreign plug.
I think it's the, it's the Japanese or Chinese or whatever version. So when we fire this thing up, we're gonna have to change the language to English.
Yep.
So if you ever want to resell this, you got a little bit of a gray market type situation. Is that right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's called a gray market camera. All my lenses for my cameras and stuff are gray market. And this one, I don't know if this one is. This one actually is probably US.
So my last one was like this. My first one wasn't. You can save about $40-50 by going this way, and
At least, yeah.
And we've never had any trouble. So I just did high to low and picked somebody that did pretty good there.
Messing with my hair.
So we get this camera, and you guys are going to be able to see me do videos with this pretty soon. I've used this thing before. I don't want to mess around with too much with one hand, but do the screen thing there.
Yeah.
So the screen pops up so you can see, if you got
Battery in there.
messed up hair, boogers on your nose, if your glasses are smeared. You can center yourself. Well, you don't really need to start it all up.
No. Let's see what's up. There you go.
Yeah, I don't want you to go through the setup.
Yeah. There you go.
The reason
It's
I
all
don't want
English,
you to
yeah.
go through the setup is the last time you set me up, I had no idea what you did to me.
Well, you gotta turn off the attenuator, otherwise the audio will be a little bit weird, but I don't know. There's not too much you need to do. It's pretty auto.
So I guess we're live.
Yeah. Vlogging a vlog.
Hi, Sissis.
Hi.
Hi, Wheeler.
Hello.
Hi, Samuel.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, so I use this. This is left over from last time. I had it for sale for a while, and then I just pulled it off because I knew I would. What am I doing here?
Let's go double.
So Joby, Gorilla Pod. The legs on this are supposed to be super great. The first one I had, I broke right off. I don't remember what happened. This is the second one. And why would you use this?
Just to get a little bit longer reach on it.
I like to walk around with this thing and have a handle on it so I don't drop it. When I'm vlogging with this phone, it feels like you're gonna drop the phone. The one thing people don't like is when I flip the thing around.
Yeah, I've
Some
got long
people-
arms, but for the most part, people like to get a little bit more separation between their whatever. That's how I vlog though, usually.
Yeah,
Is that another thing?
yeah, it's nice to
Is
have
that
this.
on?
I can
Yeah.
tilt it and all kinds of stuff, so I can use it as a club if I'm attacked. Now what's that there? SanDisk. That's the same exact one I bought a few years ago, and it's come down in price. When I first bought one, it was $100 and some.
Oh yeah, those are way, way down.
40 something.
I got like a micro SD card of the same capacity for like $25 a little while ago. It's crazy.
I don't know how long that lasts, but it'll do like hours of video.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Haven't had any trouble with that.
Mine's pretty much exactly the same camera, except if you see it as the viewfinder on there, so it's a little
So
bit more prosumer.
basically, I stick that inside there, and then I don't have to take it out or anything. I just plug it in.
Yep.
What else we got?
That's the
Charger. Did we get a
Little wrist
Canon
strap.
battery?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh yeah, so you put the Canon battery in there.
And then your charger, I mean, you can use a standard one, but it is the international. So that's why I give you the adapter there.
So I got to use this.
Yeah, you can
That?
use, I mean, you just use a different cable, but either way.
Oh, I don't remember what I did last time.
Yeah.
And then I got the Canon batteries are really expensive.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I bet you got the US version of the charger last time, which actually has prongs on the back that fold
Yeah.
out.
Oh, and
So this one's actually a nicer one because it has the longer
but I
cable
can't.
reach.
But I can't use it.
Well, you can if you find a
Yeah.
figure 8 cable, which I'm
Yeah.
sure you have one.
You think I have one?
I have one, you have one, whatever.
What?
They're easy to find.
Hi.
What?
Wouldn't be in the vlog.
So anyway, the batteries for it are like $50-60 the last time I checked. These are like $10. The only thing you have to do is a couple key presses to say, oh yeah, they're not Canon.
Yeah.
Hey, we're filming a video
There's
here,
a monkey
rascal.
over here. I don't know what's going on. You think she's still a baby?
No, she's just a rascal.
Because I am a baby.
All right, that is a sort of unboxing. This will be put into action soon. I've got to get it all charged up and figured out and put into action. Yeah, kids.
Got some koala muffs for yours too, if you want them.
You have some for me?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of them.
I had one once that I paid big bucks for it. It gets rid of the wind noise,
Yep.
and then it blew out.
These are like $15 for 6 of them, and they just stick on there. They're permanent there and Velcro like yours, but.
Okay, back to work. Okay, Benjamin left, my helper. Nobody likes to be in videos. So, Our numbering system did originally only go up to 85. We got these back on the shelf. We're going to try to go to the end of this, which, what is that, 95, 96, 97. There will be 100, 115, 115, and then we're going to try to go back and figure out how to get more in some of these that we've been selling stuff out of. I guess we relocated this guy, and then we still have the belt buckle project, and I'm not sure what we're going to put in here. This is really fairly dense, and so we can fit a lot of stuff in there. We just have to figure out how to utilize it. I've got one more rolling shelf, and then we put that shelf in. I'm going to leave a gap here. I got some more paint there. I need to look at that. See if that's anything we can use outside. A nice crack here. Oh my gosh. That's a nice crack, and then we've got some of the outside of the block coming off on some of these, so I'm gonna have to get a little research done, an opinion on that. Of course, we've got, that's not really funny, but we've got wires and everything going everywhere, so one of these days I'm gonna have to start messing around with that stuff. Okay, what's ahead for today and the weekend? Who knows? But I'm going to end this show. We have lots of items to list. I'm really focusing on listing. When we had our group meeting this Tuesday, on Tuesday, I was in Kobe fixing our house. It looks like we're going to get an offer today, a written offer. That would be really good. I like to simplify. Mowing that lawn, whatever. So, listing. Kate is doing really well on listing. Of course, Wheeler is doing really well on listing. I'm doing so-so on listing. I'm trying to pick out some of the items that, not necessarily hard for Kate to list, but I'm still listing the multi-$100 items. Hope to do some picking this weekend. Hope to get out a video. It's either going to be something about pricing items, because I've had some comments about that, or director of throughput. Okay, I'm just going to tell this to people, or I'm going to throw this out there. I probably will mention it a couple times. When the director of throughput video comes out, I'm spending some time on this, doing an outline or whatever. Whether you're part-time, full-time, or want to go big-time, director of throughput, that video is going to be a good one. I just have a feeling that for me, it's good because I'm trying to understand what the heck I do in this business. I mean, I buy, I sell, I do a lot of... I'm the director of throughput. And whether you're part-time, full-time, or want to be big-time, you need to master the director of throughput, and that's what I'm trying to master, so I'm right along with you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the thumbs up. I guess we lost a subscriber because I toasted Wheeler too much in the last video. Wheeler and I have a good relationship. I think a lot of people think that it's just father-son, just business associate, just mentor and student. Our relationship is real tight. It goes both ways. We learn from each other. You know, I'm 30 years older than him. I've got a lot more experience. A lot of what I put Wheeler through is I'm trying to get him so he can stand alone. It is really hard for a 20-year-old to stand alone in this world. And so sometimes I am hard on him. You know, I don't mean anything by it. He knows it. He gives me some zingers, like when he almost took my head off today playing basketball. I get it back. I still won in the what do you call it? Hustle 21 game against him and Benjamin. But those guys are getting pretty good. Pick well, list often. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Dealer out.
Phone us.
What? Are you following us around?
Yeah.
Why are these things following us?